Wisconsin, the mother of Sophia Franklin has released more information to try to help locate her daughter. Amber alerts have been sent out in both Wisconsin and Arkansas for the missing pregnant teen. Her mother gave us a photo at the beginning of the month. She says Sophia is most likely wearing glasses and may not look pregnant at first glance. Sophia's mother says she sometimes has hives in her arms, legs, and face and suffers from morning sickness. Missing teen is also known to wear a rose gold ring with a pink heart gem on her left hand. If you know anything that can help find her, please call the number you see on your screen there, 888-304-3936.